3-2 Icee. I'm here to answer 10 questions about my album, Uzi City, I just dropped. Um, man, I salute all the fans, all the listeners, all the new fans that's been following my artistry. You know, I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tapped in, and I'm gonna make sure I stay consistent on my end. But they got these 10 questions for me that I want to get into, and I'm gonna answer them. So the first one is, what inspired the central theme or concept of your new album? I'm gonna say the album is called Uzi City, and with Uzi City, y'all know we know for Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, Music City. I feel like it's not a big light shined on the rap side of the music. So Uzi City was that. So I created that out of it. Sound the same music, Uzi. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Uzi City was just really a catchy, and it wasn't. Other people might think I'm glorifying something like some shooting or something because using Uzi, but I'm looking like, nah, it's just capturing your attention. Because if you get the album and you listen to it, you hear I'm talking like, it's some wisdom in there. As a kid, I'm just taking you through my journey through Uzi City. So that's why I came up with. That's how I came up with the title and the theme of it. And yeah, that's the first one right there. Second question: can you describe your creative process while working on this album? Were there any surprising moments? Describe the creative process. Oh man, let me tell you, the creative process. I just I the process for me was going back to my experience in this city and seeing it for what it is, and a lot of stuff that's overlooked. I tapped into those moments and like these good times. It's like you can try to bury the city alive, but we still gonna blossom and grow. So it was just like I had to pinpoint things that I seen that I want to commend. Um, Other people feel like they want validation for our city through other people when I feel like we can give us our own flowers and crowns around here. So my creative process was that it was just uplifting the city, letting them know nobody, it's us against them, like Uzi City against everybody. Um, so that was my motivation, and it kept me inspired while I was writing because I'm like, we need to be heard, or we are the voices and stuff like this. So that was my creative process, and the surprising moments. Uh, yes, I'm gonna say the surprising moments is sometimes I write songs and I don't put them out, and I'm like, dang, I can write something better to that. Um, I notice when I take my time with it, I'm like, oh, this song was made for this album. This is made for this moment. I thought it was ready then, but it wasn't ready. So like the surprising moment I end up pulling up as a kid. The chorus was kind of like not as catchy because I didn't have a lot of more words. But the day before I went to the studio, I filled in the chorus a little more, and then everybody felt it. So that's the surprising moment, just to send the response from this song. Uh, the collaborations, number three. Uh, did you collaborate with any artists or producers on this album? How did those collaborations shape the final sound? Yes, I did collaborate with some artists. I want to say two of the artists that's on there was C4 the God and Damien. And Damien on the song called Creeping, and C4 the God is on Purpose Part 2. So I had that Purpose on Right Side My Section, my first album. So I just felt it was right to do a Part 2 to that because I feel like C4 story resonated with the song and the title of it. And he did his thing on there. Damien, he did his thing on the Creeping song, him singing and blowing his heart out. He was blowing his heart out on there. Those collaborations, it shaped the song. It shaped the album real well because like I said, C4 the God was a perfect fit, and Damien was a perfect fit. I always felt I wanted one of those songs with somebody singing on there, and I want to do more songs like it. And a lot of the females, that's one of their favorite songs. So, and that was I ain't gonna lie, when I put it out, the numbers of that one was going crazier than all of them though. So y'all go check it out if you haven't heard it. Creeping, 3-2 Icee with Damon, and Purpose Part 2 with C4 the God. Number 4, is there a specific song on the album that holds a specific meaning for you? What's the story behind it? Oh yes, a specific song. I'ma say Black Salmon Nip. And I say that song because when I'm saying Black Salmon Nip, that's Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. His brother just did an interview and was expressing his emotions about his brother passing. And if you've been following my journey or listening to my music, you know that I lost a brother. My brother was murdered in 2012. So when he was talking, I just connected with how I understand every emotion. I understand everything that he was saying. And I'm like, it ain't, I try to create from a space where it's not already created. Like nobody ain't got no song. They might got a song dedicated to Nip, but I felt like both of them expressing, it was like a my brother's keeper type of song. But for me, just telling their story, but their story being my story as well. So that was one of them. That a specific song that had a special meaning. And yeah, that's the story behind it. Number 5, how do you think your music has evolved since your last album? What's the new elements did you explore this time? What new elements did you explore? Um, I'm gonna say it evolved because I'm gonna say it evolved. All my projects evolved, and I'm gonna say if anybody who's been a fan of mine heard Uzi City before I dropped it out, put it back out there because I took the first Uzi City off of our streaming platforms, and then the first one I dropped was in 2017. If you hear anything I was talking about, I was active. So I'm gonna say I had an active mindset. I had a spirit of vengeance and things of that nature. But this time it was like Uzi City I was putting on for the city more so than uh, uh, putting out an energy that to respond retaliation and stuff like that. So that was that's how I feel like that one evolved because like I said, it was a dark place and that's a happy place. Like, hey, I'm celebrating the city. We winning, y'all. So it was that to me. Um, yeah, so yeah, that was the answer to that one. What was your reaction when you first listened to the complete album? Did it match your vision? Yes, it did. My first reaction was like I was listening to it before it came out the next day, but I was like, man, this more so dope. This album, I placed the songs in the right places where it's like it string with your emotions. Like I might have you hype, but then I might have you mellowed out on the next song. I might have you thinking the next song, and that's the way that I wanted to do. And I ended the song with Black Salmon Nip, just to let like I'm always representing my brother on in it. Every time I even make an album, so you're gonna keep hearing the story and seeing my involvement and be involving with it. But yeah, that was what was that? Yeah, completed. Yeah, it matched and yeah, it matched the vision. 1,000%, 3,200%. You feel me? Number 7, how do you balance your artistic vision with the expectations of your fans? Um, how do I balance your artistic vision? And the way I do it is I go back like to I go back to resonating with my old self, and I had to transition. I had to turn myself into the person that I needed to be there, the person that I want to listen to. So it's like I'm filling in the void that was missing to me, and it connects with so many other people because I know they come from the poverty, they come from the program that I came from, the like unfortunate, and I feel like I'm motivating and inspiring them by just being me and walking it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just talking it. So my music and my actions, it just like gravitate to them because they like, damn, okay, he's saying this and he moving like this, like they can respect it. You feel me? So That's how that is for me. So let me see. Um, Number 8. Can you tell us about the album artwork and how it relates to the music? Oh yeah, I took a picture downtown by the waterfront. You know, that's downtown Nashville, Broadway, showcasing the Batman building. You know, that's like one of our populous buildings when you mention Nashville. And had my back turned to it, like pointing at the downtown scene. It was just showing you like y'all call this Music City, but this Uzi City. So it was like I'm just standing on it. I'm stamping it. I'm stamping it. If everybody starts saying it, just know where it first was created. Created at Uzi City. Um, and it relates well to the music because, like I said, it's what I'm uplifting in my city. Like that's what I'm putting on for. Number 9. Were there any memorable behind the scene moments? Yeah, memorable behind the scene moments during the recording of this album that you like to share? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, the album produced by K. So I recorded most of my songs with produced by K. And before we even record, man, the session be man, her talking and just getting like just reality conversations of just journaling life and stuff like that. So I feel like the relationship that we built it motivate me and helps me as well as it helps her when I have the conversation with her. And I feel like I cherish those moments the most as me building my relationship as I'm creating this music because um, basically she creating the beats and I'm creating the storyline to it and those the memorable moments of it. And just going through that creative process when I feel like, dang, I done ran out of gas. Do I still do I got something else to share? Then it like it is when I hear her beats, it bring it right back up out of me. So that's the memorable moments that I have. And number 10, the last question, man. I know I done took y'all through a journey. Thank y'all for staying tuned the whole time. It say after this album, what's next for you? Are there any new projects or directions you excited to explore? Well, after this album, so my vision is to have Iceee season 2 out by the end of December or something like that. And I would like if y'all haven't heard Iceee season, I would like y'all go back and listen to that. But Iceee season 2 is what I will be working on. That should be out. Um, New the directions, the podcasting, more interviews, more vlogging of my life, more content to the music. A lot of the songs that y'all like, I want to build that relationship directly with y'all, the consumers of the music. So I know which I'm going the right way with this. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, and y'all just keep rocking with me. And y'all gonna see I'm gonna be consistent with it and getting better with it every time. So I appreciate y'all. 3-2 Iceee. Go get that Uzi City if you ain't already got it. I'm a boss and I'm connected with some contract killers in Uzi City. You gon' feel like you a Iraq victim. My shit be going over their head. Can't get the concept, nigga. It ain't no sugar coat shit. I'ma be direct with them, rapping the sport, and I'm showing you how I ball, nigga. I gave extras to the trap every time I ball, nigga. I'm the one was flexing them bank rolls and all my pictures. Let my homie and them flex with them just to get new bitches. Dot your I's and cross your T's. This shit get tricky. Pulling up with them shotguns. Don't get hit like Ricky.